Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video on today's channel. Now it's about no nonsense Dark Ops tutorial on how to unlock every single Dark Ops challenge within Black Ops Cold War Zombies. Now, if I do guys, if you're out of the channel, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified when I do live stream and upload. I have Discord as well, so link for that is in the description below if you want to go and check it out. And let's get right into this. So the first Dark Ops challenge is Reaper of the Undead. Now this is really simple, it's just kill 1,000,000 enemies. Now you're not going to do this in one whole game, so you're going to play it over a couple games, which is not too hard. And doing high round attempts or doing around 100, you're going to get 1,000,000 kills quite quickly and easily over the course of a day, maybe if you're lucky enough. This does reward 10,000 XP and obviously the calling card you can see in the background. It's actually really nice and cool. When you are doing that challenge, it's just really easy, and there are a few of them Dark Ops challenges in here which are just super simple, are going to happen by literally just playing, and that is one of them. Now on to the second one, which is Armed to the Teeth. Now, if you get confused sometimes of what it is or how to exactly get this Dark Ops challenge, it's actually very simple. I have 2 fully pack-a-punch weapons with ammo mods equipped and 6 active perks. Now what you need to do is get like a starting gun like the M1911 or even the M16, depends on what you want. You'll need about 60,000 points to get both of your weapons up to tier 3 for the pack-a-punch machine, which shouldn't be too hard, but it will take just a bit of time in order to actually get there. Now obviously the ammo mods are the ones like Deadwire, Napalm, Nova and the Cryo ammo mod. Now it just depends on what mod you get. It can be any mod, doesn't have to be marked. It can be any 2 fully pack-a-punch weapons. As long as you get 2 fully packed weapons, that's kind of all that matters. And the 6 active perks is stupidly easy too. When you reach a certain round, the Wonder Fizz machine will activate, which means you can just buy the perks outright, and you can do the perks last if you want. You can do this in any order you want to, as long as you have 2 fully packed weapons, ammo mods equipped on both the weapons, and a 6 active perks as well, which is really easy too, but it just takes some time actually getting to that stage. I think obviously the hardest one up here is social distancing. This is an insanely difficult Dark Ops challenge. It requires you to reach round 20 without being hit. Now there is like multiple ways to try and achieve this challenge. A few are kind of somewhat cheating and a few are a little bit kind of cheesing it almost, and the one time actually trying to do it is really difficult. Now the way to get this Dark Ops challenge is for the legitimate way, is to start off the game with an M16 or any gun that you actually like and stay in the spawn room until about round 12 to 13, up to you, it just depends on what you want to do. Now once you've finished that, of course the Megaton boss will spawn into the map at round 15 or above before you even turn power on, so you want to get power turned on beforehand. Get yourself a chopper gunner and monkeys too if you really wanted to. It depends on the high salvage and how much salvage you actually do have. I recommend this, and when the Megaton boss comes in, your chopper gunner to your maximum full advantage and actually get rid of it really easily. It's just up to you after those 5 rounds to actually not get hit, which is incredibly difficult because you've got one gun and you've most likely just killed the Megaton zombie, and it's not hard and it's not easy at all. This one I've tried already, the most I've gotten to is around like 15, 16 I've gotten to before I've been hit once. It is super frustrating because even if you get hit by the Megaton zombie, you will fail this challenge as well. Now if you head into the pack-a-punch area, you'll find that you can go on top of the coils above the kind of center consoles at either top right and left side. Now if you focus on the right hand side of Pack-a-Punch, you can see a little corner that looks like you can jump onto. If you run and jump, it can be quite difficult to get into the spot fully, as it is quite tricky. Now when you're in there, dogs can still get you from below, so you have to be careful about that, and zombies cannot hit you at all. The boss zombie I'm not sure about. I think he can still get you potentially, I'm not too sure, but once you do that, it's a good glitch spot in order to do this. And I'm not saying you have to do glitches, and I'm not for them, but they can help you get this challenge complete as well. There's one spot at the plane above a rock which you can use, but it's incredibly difficult to get in if you have Ether Shroud. Other way of doing it's actually really cheesy too, is actually get your friend to go around 19, you join the game at around 19, and when the round flips around 20, you can actually get this Dark Ops challenge, which is, I'm pretty sure, is an exploit. I don't think Track intended for this to be unlocked through that method, which is really cheesy. But I do think as well, people have been mentioning too, that this is pretty much, you really want to try and do it co-op, as it's really easy. Your friend can help you out with this challenge and you can do the same thing to him as well. It really is a co-op based challenge, Dark Ops challenge. It is insanely hard, so if anyone completes it solo, please let me know on how you've done it, and yeah, move on to the next one. Now this next one is the Anvil, which exfil a game using only melee attacks. Now this is not particularly too hard, it sounds harder than it actually is, which is actually pretty interesting. When you do an exfil, a lot of zombies will spawn in, and you need to get to a particular area on the map, which is the swamp area, to get exfilled from the map. Now the way to complete this is actually using a knife, monkey bombs, and you need a lot of monkey bombs to actually kill them, which does help you out a lot. Use the monkey bombs, as the knife is pretty much a one hit after round 10, which is when the exfil does come into play. Using the knife is a one hit by then too, which is really helpful when you're trying to do this challenge. Now, when you go to the exfil, use your monkeys and you can actually complete this exfil pretty straightforward, as you can use your knife really quickly too if you have the right timings and know how to properly use your knife too as well. Now, that is one of the ways to actually complete this Dark Ops challenge. It's really helpful, but it sounds more difficult than it does sound. It's actually quite straightforward. Now on to the other Dark Ops challenge, which is another round. Reach round 100. Now, given the fact that recently reaching round 100 by just running or trying to train zombies is actually really difficult. When the best way to do this is to go up towards Nacht at the penthouse, get a ray gun, and get the dime shockwave. You can get one for free as well by getting a key card for the megaton zombies when it first spawns in, grabbing a die locator or die tracker outside the nuke room, and heading back up towards Nacht Toten and getting enough kills with the trap in order to get the die shockwave. If you're unsure how to unlock the free die shockwave, I do have a video on my channel where it guides you through every die weapon upgrade. I also cover the free one, so a link for that is in the description below as always, guys, so check it out if you are unsure how to unlock the die shockwave. Now getting to round 100, of course the shout out goes to MC Zombie Slayer, who found this strategy of getting to round 100 on Die Machine really quickly. Now if you go towards Nacht Penthouse, like I mentioned already, and sit up there with a ray gun, you need the Ring of Fire in order to get to round 100 for this strategy to actually work. You also need your Ring of Fire at tier 3 as well. Once you do get up to the top of Nacht Penthouse and you have your ray gun, die shockwave, and your Ring of Fire, you put your Ring of Fire down at the start of the round and use your ray gun when killing the zombies and spawning. Now, when you're inside the Ring of Fire and you have it upgraded to tier 3, the ray gun gets a 5% boost in damage points, which is insane how much damage it does already, and even get a 5 times boost on top of that is ridiculous as well. So it'll kill the megaton zombies really quickly on those high rounds, which is really helpful. Also make sure you have a chopper gunner and monkey bombs too. Monkey bombs for going to grab armor, and the chopper gunner for getting out of those tight situations if you do end up getting stuck up there and your Ring of Fire is not charged properly. So on to the next one, which is Good Enough. Good Enough is actually quite a straight and forward simple one. You can do this easily by just spawning in and using the spawn room to complete this challenge. Reach round 20 with only your starting loadout and no upgrades. You get 10,000 XP and the really cool calling card as well. The way to do this is by spawning the map with an M16, Gallo, or whatever you actually feel like using, and just stay in the spawn room to round 20 and you'll be fine. I mean, you can just train zombies in the spawn room. It's really simple and overall a really easy Dark Ops challenge to complete. The next one is Invincible. Go reach round 30 without going down. Again, I did this one without even realizing I had done it. Again, another really simple one. Just train in the spawn room up to around 30 using a gun of your choice. You could even use the next penthouse strategy and go up the really high round doing that way, because it's really fast and you go through rounds stupidly quick when doing that Nacht strategy. But we do get 10,000 XP and a really nice calling card, which is actually pretty damn cool. Now on to Checkmate. Checkmate is play every single trial in Die Machine in a single game. It is really straightforward. Just go to the trial room, activate every trial that you know of until you get a legendary reward, and just keep going through the trials until eventually it stops giving you them and you'll complete this and gain 10,000 XP and a nice cool little calling card. Now the Harbinger of Doom. This requires you to kill 50 enemies with a single support. Again, really straightforward and really easy too. Get yourself a chopper gunner, do the penthouse strategy and Nacht Toten until you get to that point where you're almost going to go down. Use the chopper gunner and you can easily get 50 kills that way, which is super easy and overall a really easy Dark Ops challenge to obtain. Now this next one is a little more trickier if you do not know how to do the Easter egg for Die Machine. Again, it's completing the main Easter egg quest in Die Machine, but again, super simple. I completed this first try one solo. Guys, I will have soon, I may actually do an Easter egg tutorial. If you're not sure how to do Easter egg, you can look up, there's plenty of videos out there to go and look up the Easter egg. But all you have to do is complete the Easter egg, get 5,000 XP and a nice cool little calling card. Again, a really easy Dark Ops challenge if you know what you're doing. Now we're on to the last Dark Ops challenge, which is called Box Addict. Buy every weapon from the mystery box in a single game. Again, a really easy challenge. Just you hit the box and every weapon you get from it, keep taking it out and leave it on the ground. You may want to save up a lot of points so you can just keep hitting the box after say like around 10-15 rounds. Don't spend any of your points and just keep hitting it until you eventually get every gun out of the box, which again is super simple challenge. It does not include, from what I know of, I've already gotten this, ray guns and the wonder weapon from what I know of. Quite straightforward, you don't require any wonder weapons, so it's actually really good you don't require the ray gun because of how rare it actually is. You do get 5000 XP and a really cool calling card. So guys, that has been all the Dark Ops challenges. There is 2 of them for Dead Ops Arcade, which again are really straightforward. Just accumulate a high score of almost 1,000,000 points. And Pristine Pelt in Dark Ops Arcade, defeat the Mama back in the final round without ever dying. Again, you can achieve those on Dead Ops Arcade. I don't really play Dead Ops Arcade that much, but these are all the calling cards for zombies as a whole. If you are new to the channel and you have not already, hit the like button, subscribe if you are new, and hit the notification bell to be notified of when I do go live. I have Discord as well for our community. The link for that is in the description below, so you can join it. And yeah, you can talk to me, the community and everything, and see when I live stream as well, guys. So thank you all guys for watching, and I'll see you all later.